Imagine this. You walk into work one day, coffee in hand, only to be told your position has been eliminated. Or maybe you receive an email saying your hours and paycheck are being cut. No warning, no backup plan, just you, and a mountain of financial stress. Now, what if you were prepared for that moment? What if it didn't knock you down completely? In this video, I'll walk you through exactly how to financially prepare for a job loss or a major pay cut, so you can protect your peace, your lifestyle, and your future. Let's start with a cornerstone of financial preparedness, the emergency fund. This is your safety net, your financial parachute, your backup plan for the worst-case scenario. An emergency fund is money you set aside specifically for unexpected events, not vacations, not shopping, not investments. Pure emergencies, job loss, medical bills, car repairs, urgent home expenses. So, how much should you save? Financial experts recommend 3 to 6 months of essential living expenses. That means rent or mortgage, groceries, utilities, insurance, and transportation. Let's break it down with an example. Say your monthly essentials add up to $3,000. That means your emergency fund goal should be anywhere from $9,000 to $18,000. Now I know that number might feel intimidating, but you don't have to save it all at once. Start small, set a goal for $500, then stretch to $1,000. From there, build it 1 month at a time. Set up a separate high-yield savings account and automate transfers. Even $50 a week adds up over time. You'll sleep better knowing that if your income stops tomorrow, you've got a few months of breathing room. Next, let's talk about something most people avoid: tracking their expenses. Why? Because looking at where your money goes can be uncomfortable, even painful, but it's necessary. Before you can plan for crisis, you need to know what your financial life actually looks like. Start by reviewing the last 2 to 3 months of bank and credit card statements. Write down or log every expense. Group them into categories: needs, rent, groceries, gas, utilities, insurance; wants, subscriptions, entertainment, eating out; nice-to-haves, gym memberships, shopping, gadgets, etc. Once you see the full picture, you'll be shocked at how much money leaks out every month without you realizing it. This information is powerful. Why? Because when a pay cut or job loss hits, you'll know exactly what to cut without panicking or guessing. If this is already helping you think differently about money and preparedness, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. I share practical financial advice, real-world tips, and encouragement to help you build financial peace, no matter your income level. All right, let's keep going. The best time to cut back on your lifestyle isn't after a crisis. It's before one ever hits. Here's the truth. Most of us live above our financial comfort zone without realizing it. And when income gets reduced, it creates immediate pressure. That's why you want to do a pre-cut of your expenses. Think of it as a practice run. Try this. Go 30 days without ordering takeout or delivery. Cancel one subscription and see if you really miss it. Challenge yourself to a no-spend weekend each month. This helps you build financial discipline and awareness. And more importantly, it gives you margin, so when a pay cut comes, you're not scrambling to adjust. In fact, many people who go through this say they don't even miss the stuff they cut out. If you rely on only one source of income, you're walking on a financial tightrope with no safety net. Let's fix that. Think about how you can build additional income streams, even small ones. Could you drive for Uber or deliver groceries part-time, sell a digital product online, do freelance writing, graphic design, or virtual assistants, rent out a room, or offer a service in your neighborhood? You don't need to start a full-on business. Even an extra $200 to $500 a month from a side hustle can be a game changer when your primary income disappears. Here's the mindset shift. Multiple streams of income equals multiple layers of security. Start with something small and build from there. Next up, let's talk about debt, especially high-interest debt like credit cards. Debt is like a hole in your financial bucket. Even when you're pouring in income, that hole drains it faster than you can fill it. If you lose your job or take a pay cut, the last thing you want is a stack of monthly payments breathing down your neck. While you're employed, pay down as much debt as possible, especially credit cards and personal loans. Try the avalanche method or the snowball method, whichever keeps you motivated. And if you think job loss is coming, call your lenders. Ask for lower rates, deferments, or hardship plans before things get tight. Most companies will work with you if you ask early. Your most valuable financial asset isn't your savings account. It's you, your skills, your knowledge, your adaptability. So let me ask, when's the last time you learned a new skill? Or updated your resume? Or expanded your professional network? If job loss ever knocks at your door, the people who land on their feet quickly are those who stayed ready, not just in money, but in marketability. Take an online course, get a certification, attend a free virtual networking event, update your LinkedIn profile, and connect with people in your industry now, not later. Opportunity favors those who are already in motion. Let's shift to something practical that's often overlooked. Know what support is available to you. Many people have no idea how unemployment insurance works or what benefits they're entitled to. So, do some research before the emergency happens. Find out how to file for unemployment in your state, what kind of severance or COBRA health coverage your company offers if your city or county has rent relief programs, food assistance, or job training services, how long it typically takes to get hired in your field. Also, talk to HR while you're still employed. Ask what resources they offer in case of layoffs. This knowledge is like financial first aid. It gives you clarity and action steps when stress levels are high. We've talked about money, but let's talk about mindset. Losing a job or income can be emotionally devastating. It can feel like failure, even when it's out of your control. That's why part of financial preparedness is also emotional resilience. Remind yourself, you are not your job. You are not your income. This is a setback, not the end of your story. Have a plan? Yes, but also practice gratitude, prayer, meditation, journaling, or whatever keeps you grounded. Because when your mind is calm, your decisions are smarter. Now that you know how to prepare, let's talk about what not to do if the worst-case scenario becomes real. Because here's the truth. A job loss is stressful, and when emotions run high, we often make decisions that hurt us long-term. Here are 5 common financial mistakes people make after losing their job and how to avoid them. Mistake number 1, ignoring the situation. Some people go into denial and keep spending like nothing's changed. The sooner you acknowledge the reality and adjust your budget, the better your outcome. Mistake number 2, dipping into retirement savings early. Cashing out your 401 or IRA might feel like a lifeline, but it comes with heavy penalties and taxes. Explore all other options before touching your retirement. Mistake number 3, racking up credit card debt. Avoid using high-interest credit cards to fund everyday expenses unless it's absolutely necessary. Debt adds pressure and stress. Mistake number 4, delaying unemployment benefits. Apply as soon as you're eligible. Every week counts, and some states take time to process claims. Mistake number 5, not communicating with lenders. If you fall behind on payments, don't go silent. Most lenders and landlords offer hardship plans if you contact them early and explain the situation. Avoiding these mistakes can protect your long-term financial health, even in a short-term crisis. Look, life is unpredictable. Job markets shift. Companies restructure. Life throws curveballs. But when you're financially prepared, you shift from fear to confidence. You move from survival mode to strategy mode. You might not be able to control when or if a job loss happens, but you can absolutely control how ready you are when it does. So start today. Pick just one step from this video and act on it. Open that emergency savings account. Cancel one and use subscription. Brainstorm one side hustle idea. Sign up for a free course. Small moves, done consistently, build massive resilience over time. And now I want to hear from you. Which one of these tips are you going to act on first? Let me know in the comments. And if you've been through job loss before, share what helped you bounce back. Your story might help someone else right now. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and share it with someone who might need this today. You're not alone. and you're more prepared than you think. You've got this.